Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and today we're doing a mystery show. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I woke up actually just maybe half an hour ago. I got my coffee. We're gonna do like a surprise mystery show here. I've got a package that came in yesterday. So this, if you were watching the video I made yesterday, which I guess the audio broke, sorry about that. But in that video, I was opening like a ton of Super Break sports stuff that had arrived, like a lot, like many boxes. There was a banana for scale. It was that many boxes. Uh, but then after that video, on a Saturday, this box arrived, which I was not expecting. So I think it's from AliExpress though. But as always, I'm kind of unsure exactly what's going to be in it because they sort of split my order up into like two different orders, two different shipments, and I guess only one of them's here. So I'm not entirely sure what this will be. And also, it's very hard to open. Oh my god, this is like impossible to open. So what happens is the ships that these ship on get really hot and the tape kind of all melts together. And you get these boxes that are just like impossible to open, like this one. This box also got destroyed a little bit, so I don't know, a little concerned that whatever's going to be in here is going to be broken in some way, but who knows. Okay, this is ridiculous, actually. Like, this is actually kind of silly right now. How is a box this hard to open? I have scissors. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. It's so messy too is the bigger problem. Hey, hang on one second. I'm back. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. We can open a box, right? Like at the very least we can get that done. Even if we can't do much else. I'm trying to keep an eye on my audio too to see if it breaks again because that was really kind of weird. I haven't had that happen before. Well, I've had it happen where I just forget to record the audio. That's pretty common for me. But where I... Oh! It's My Little Pony. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Well, that's our show then. We're gonna open up. We're gonna open up a My Little Pony apparently. Ooh, God, that box was just messy. There wasn't even like the styrofoam wasn't even used in the packing, and yet it still is polluting the box like crazy. Okay, but yeah, this is the newest Kayou My Little Pony set. So this is what, the 15 years anniversary set, but I think technically it's Moon 8. Oh man, HYO8. Yeah, okay, so 8. So this is the 10 yuan box for Kayou's My Little Pony, probably one of the most popular series that's made. Um, and yeah, I guess we're gonna open one of these today. I don't know which one though. I never know which one of these to open. So I'm gonna definitely put one of these in the giveaway pile too. But how about this? I'm gonna go set up the randomizer so we can figure this out, and I'll get the flyer and everything so I can show you what to expect in these boxes and also where to buy it. I'll be right back again. I am back. Yeah, so we've got 4 boxes here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so what I'm going to do is use random.org, and we're going to roll like a 4-sided dice 3 times, and the winner will be the one that I open today. And the other 3 will kind of go into the archives to be used for giveaways or maybe a future opening, but probably we'll give the rest away. But here we go. First roll is a 4, second roll a 2, and then the final roll a 1. So this is our winner. Right there. And then I'm going to show you where I got this from and also what it looks like on AliExpress, because that's where the flyer is. So this is where I bought my box. So I got mine from MaxCard, MaxCard. The website's actually maxcard123.com. I'll put a link in the description. And you can see the price is really good here, about $30 a box, which is very good considering that includes all the tariffs and everything like that. So yeah, that's a great price. To be honest, I bought all four from them. You do have to pay shipping, but that's typical these days. And as you saw, shipping was pretty good. He's also sold a lot of them, 62 already, but he doesn't have the full Flier. So if we go over to Anime Card Store, kind of the biggest shop over on AliExpress, they're selling this same box for, $38. It is free shipping, I guess, but that still is about a $2 difference, if you add it all together. So, uh, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to decide these days, but I think MaxCard actually has the best prices in most cases. And then here's the Flier. So the Flier looks amazing. This set looks really fun. I can't wait to get into it. You've got, obviously some rocking out ponies here. The SCs, which we don't have to worry about because we're never going to be lucky enough to pull one anyway. This is like the top rarity card. But they're these awesome 15-year cards with signatures. You could get like an Applejack signature. That'd be so cute. There's 7 different variants of those. The SGRs actually look very similar to the Zodiac SGRs. I don't know if they're going to be the same, but I mean, I guess it's different art, but it looks like the same kind of framing to me. There's 8 of those. And then the ZRs is a rarity. We haven't seen this before. So this is them celebrating their anniversary again. And the cards kind of continue each other, like sequence, right? So it's sort of a neat thing. There's 7 of those. LSRs then look pretty standard for us with with their pets on them there. So you got the little bunny and the turtle. And then I guess there's gonna be round cards. I'm unsure if these are buttons or if these are or what these are, but they look like pretty interesting drawings. Maybe people did these drawings. I'm unsure. I should probably translate that. Hey, I'm gonna translate that and try to figure out what that is. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that didn't help at all. This is just talking about sort of that there's going to be like 1 set per box, but it's limited to 3 per person. I don't know what that means. So yeah, I guess there's some sort of limit on those. But there's our Flier pages again, and then here you'll see the set information. So this is a full Tenuan set, a YH10 series set, and it's the 8th one. So we call these moon boxes, and there's yeah, like you see there, eight of those total so far. And then for the odds, we have 189 cards in this set with 10 different rarity levels, including a Diamond ZR at a 1, which I guess is a higher rarity than the SC. So that would actually be kind of a crazy pull for this. And then you can see in here that only 5 of the packs have a chance at the SC. So even though the box has 18 packs in it, only 5 of those packs have a real chance at an SC or that Diamond ZR. The other 13 packs are going to be like low packs. Their highest card is a UR or a regular ZR, which is still like pretty amazing that you can get a ZR from basically all the packs. That's pretty good. And there's our Flier. And then you can see I'm starting to build a little bit of a card over here. And there's 4 of these in it. I want to show you those because this is something that blew my mind. I saw it last night. But Kayou is producing a Muka set. So Muka is Mrs. Archivist's favorite artist, maybe close anyway. One of her favorite artists, a lovely artist of mine. He was a Czech painter in a while back and did a lot of Art Deco style work. But his paintings are very unique looking, right? And so to get a full set with his paintings in them is pretty epic for me. So I'm going to be getting a lot of boxes of this. He did, many advertising works and things like that, and those are reproduced on the cards too, which is great. But what he's most famous for are these paintings of women with these kind of really cool circular spiral patterns behind them. And I think you will see obviously quite a lot of those. But yeah, definitely Art Deco style painting. So yeah, if you're interested in Muka, grab this box because this box looks incredible. I mean, it's reproducing the set really well. The set is fairly large. There's a pretty good odds in it, and it's going to be, of course, fully licensed. which is fantastic. So this is similar to their like British Museum and Boston Museum set, except now they're focusing on a specific painter, Mucha. And what's really crazy about this is I talk about Mucha all the time on my channel. Whenever I see like a card that has sort of a Mucha style to it, I always mention that. And so for me, it's kind of like, were they listening? Did they make this set because of, no, that's not possible, but it still is like kind of crazy to think about. Anyway, okay, so let's get into it now. We're gonna open up this box today. I know I just did a Ponius video last week, but oh, I should change the title. Honestly, it's not my fault. Like, I didn't know what was going to be in that box. I thought it was going to be an AliExpress box, and I thought it was going to be like, I don't even know. I was guessing maybe the new Harry Potter cards, but I really had no idea. But this is just as good. This is Kayou MLP 15th. Oh, 15th. Anniversary. There you go. Yeah, and so yeah, I didn't know what this box was gonna be before I opened it. So yeah, I guess we're doing ponies. Thanks. We will do something else. I have a lot of other things I can do. So yeah, I promise for next video we'll do something more on the anime side. Like I have an entire shipment from Whatnot from the trading card collector of One Piece cards. Like I think 6 boxes of One Piece cards or something that we could open up. So yeah, there definitely will be that coming next week. These boxes are very secure. Like people have to basically bootleg the entire box. You can't just replace packs in these. It's not really possible. And that's because, you know, both the top and the bottom have these kinds of rip strips and just a lot of glue. And then also there's plastic inside of there, sort of protecting it even further. Very difficult to feel these. Or to like search the box and replace packs, things like that. Beautiful pack design too. I love that Kayou has kind of held to this pack design for the entire release. I can show you, like, here's a pretty old pack. What is this? This is like a Moon 2 pack. So this is from the second box. And you can see that the pack design really hasn't changed. At least on the main box, right? You always are going to get this stylized, so that's a K for Kayou here. And then one of the ponies, and then the logo down here, and then Kayou's logo up in the corner. So yeah, very standard pack design that they've kept for, I think, the entire Moon release, which is great. Because, you know, if you're a collector and you're actually like trying to complete all these sets, which is crazy, please don't do that. I know some people do. You get cards, you know, that look the same and feel the same through the entire set, which has now gone on for three or 4 years. So yeah, tons of fun. Is there a new treatment? Is that a new treatment? No, it's the same stars. Okay, I was like, oh, is there different stuff on here? It does look the same, but there's a Twilight Sparkle in the SR. Actually, I will be sleeving SRs, yeah. And then we have 3D cards again. That's fantastic. It's just a flip, but still, they brought back full 3D cards. That's great. For the last 2 Moonbox releases, they had been doing, well, in Moon 6, there were no 3D cards. There were just the pirate cards, like telling the story of the pirates. And then in Moon 7, they made the comic book story cards 3D, and they were amazing, but they were still like comic book style. But now they're bringing back like full 3D cards, which I think is great. And then our hit for that pack is actually a poker card. So I didn't know that. Is it a different deck? Oh god, it better not be a different deck. I think it's a different deck. So Moon 7 had a poker deck. It is, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, well, now we've got to collect 2 different poker decks of My Little Pony cards. That's going to be impossible. Oh, I can't even no, I'm not even going to try. I wasn't even close on the last one. So yeah, that's some new ponies too. Snails, Night Glider, and Peachy Pie. I love Spike, but man, I cannot get a whole other set uh, poker cards. I'm almost crying over here at the thought of it. Because there are like 52 cards that you need to complete those decks, right? And you get what, like three or four in a box, and then you might get duplicates. Like that's impossible. Here's a 3D card again. I don't know, I love the 3D cards, even if they are kind of silly sometimes. Here's a Rainbow Dash poker card. Looking nice. I like kind of the stylized look on those. I actually kind of like those decks more than the other one. We got Sunny Days here. Prince Blue Blood. He's an aristocrat, probably. Let's keep going. We got another SR of Twinkle Shine. And then there's a 3-pack. Oop, oop, they're angels. They're angels. Like my cats. My cats are always angels when you look at them, and just the evil, most evil cats in the world when I'm not looking. Here's an LSR of Apple Bloom. Nice looking LSR there. And we got 3 more rares. Snails again. Inky Rose, of course, and Double Diamond. I'm gonna drink some more coffee. You'd think the coffee would help me go faster, but it never does. I just go as slow as always. What a crazy thing. I really honestly did not expect this at all today. Also, like shipping is super weird. Because I swear I got like a shipping delivered confirmation from AliExpress when that box arrived. And so I was like so sure that that was going to be one of the AliExpress boxes. And then it turns out to be a Max Card box. I didn't even get a confirmation at all from Max Card. Like I had nothing. So just kind of weird that like it's completely the wrong box. I'm still missing a Max Card box too. I just think these days shipping is crazy. I think what's happening is because the rumors are that well, I don't know if they're rumors, but like the tariffs are going to all start up again in August. I don't know what country. I don't think anyone knows. I don't even think like the government knows right now. They're still like saying different things every day, and it changes all the time. But because of that uncertainty, everyone's trying to ship all at once. And so it got real crazy out there. And yeah, everything kind of got lost. Also, if like one of my eBay sales to France kind of is stuck too. So like, yeah, things are just getting stuck everywhere. It's very, very strange time to be doing shipping. Well, that's a nice UR. I like that. That is just like, so whenever I go to a water park or the beach or something, that's what I do. I just sit in a tube. I'm like, yep, just leave me here. I'll be fine. Snips. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I love that one. That is boar bites. Oh, that's probably one of the best ones so far. Oh, of course, I hadn't seen this yet. Cockatrice. It's like an evil chicken. I love it. Oh God, I love both of those so much. Those are those get elevated. Uh, amazing. It's also funny because like yesterday I did like an hour and a half of Super Break sports products. I was opening like, you know, like sports stuff. Like here's a signed Dallas Cowboys helmet. All kinds of different things I was opening up. And then today I sat down and I was like, I'll do some random thing, and it turns out to be ponies. And so I go from sports to ponies in one day. Well, my audio broke again. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on, but my Mac, the last couple days of recording, has just stopped recording audio after about 20 minutes. So I've decided to re record the second half of the audio here. So this is me watching myself open. That's a beautiful UR, though, man. I love the URs in this set. I don't know if I said that enough. Probably I did, and you couldn't hear me, but the way they're like the pony's tubing, I just love it. I mean, it's just such a chill activity, and it reminds me of every time when I was raising my son and he was younger. We would go to these water parks all the time, and he would want to like go down all these slides and things, and I'm kind of lazy, so I would just sit in a lazy river in a tube. I mean, I went down some of the slides with him, but for the most part, it was just me sitting in this tube for like 3 or 4 hours while he's going down all these crazy water slides, uh, including those ones where you would like get into a tube. I don't know if you've ever been in one of these, but the floor will like drop out from underneath you, and you just like fall straight down. Very scary stuff. I've done those a couple times, but man, it is terrifying to do that. Anyway, back to ponies. So yeah, it's a great set, and I love these 3D cards too. So this was the first 3D card that is not a flip, right? So the set has horizontal flip cards, but then it also has these fully 3D cards like that spike there, where the book and the sunglasses and the donuts are kind of floating in front like that. And they look great. We ended up getting quite a few of them in the set. Here's another LSR. So the LSRs, you'd think the way they look that they would be super rare or something, but they're actually about as common as URs. And you'll see in this box we'll end up with about 5 URs and 5 LSRs. And since the box itself is only about a $30 box, that means the URs and LSRs are really only worth a couple dollars each these days, unless it's a very special character or something like that. But still, great pulls and lovely sets. I think Kayou just has done an amazing job with the My Little Pony license, and I can't wait for the U.S. release to happen. If you're getting started collecting these now, we have a full checklist on the website. So Trading Card Archives is a real website, and the Silver Tree made this amazing checklist, which is updated, I think, through Series 6. So it's not fully updated. It doesn't have 7 or 8 yet. But still, it has all the original cards, and you can kind of see exactly what every box would have in it and where to buy particular cards and things like that. And so it's a very valuable resource. So you can get it for free on that website. And also the fact that they've continued the numbering scheme and design language throughout the entire set. So through 8 full releases now, we have a consistent numbering scheme. Really has helped collectors to get into this set. And I'm super curious to see what happens when the US cards come out. Because are they going to restart the series? Are they going to continue the series? Are they going to reprint? Are we just going to get like a reprint of Moon 1, but in English? Like, that would be honestly kind of cool, because I missed a lot of the Moon 1 cards. But it'll also be more expensive. It's just kind of a fact of life, but when they make the US cards, I expect the cost per box to go up. So these ones that are printed in China, they sell for about $30 a box, or they should. Sometimes a lot more. That's a cute little snowman. I love how the snowman has all 3 in it. But when they come out in the West, I think they're going to be $50 or $60 a box, just because, like, literally because they can, right? Like, they can. That'll be why. Yeah, fantastic set. But it'll be so weird to like walk into a Target and see a My Little Pony Kayou box. Like, I'll I don't know. I'll probably like be like, what the? I'll like freak out, fall down or something. Security will have to come over and be like, "Sir, this is a Target." And I'll be like, "I know. I was excited." And they'll be like, "Oh, for My Little Pony." And I'll be like, "Yep." And they'll be like, "Oh, we understand." No, they won't understand at all. I'm still finishing up my coffee too. But I'm gonna go hiking. I was gonna go hiking after this. I go hiking almost every day in a park near me in LA. Um, but what I've done is I bought myself a weighted vest. I know that sounds crazy. Um, But I remember using them when I was in high school, which was a long time ago. But when I was on the basketball team, and they would have us wear weighted vests and ankles wraps when we did our exercises, including running, which I can't really run anymore because my hip is kind of, I have a bad hip. I'm an old man. But I do walk and hike as much as I can to try to keep the muscles that I do have working. And so I'm hoping that wearing a vest like this will help, make the exercises even more effective at building muscle and things. So we'll see. I might just die. Probably gonna sweat a lot. But the thing with the vest is you can't really, even if you take it off, you have to carry it. So like you're stuck with that weight. But I'm only adding 8 pounds, so it's not that much to get started. This card was weird too. Like it's such an existential pony card. I mean, she just kind of disappears. Like what are they saying? Did Rainbow Dash lose her best friend? Like what's going on here? I hope she's just hiding in the clouds, and that's not some kind of metaphor for death or something. That would be really dark for a pony card. Another LSR. You see, I just kind of like go past the LSRs because they really aren't worth that much anymore. You're really in these sets. You need to pull the top cards. You need to pull in this set. It would have to be a ZR or an SC. That's really where your value is. Otherwise, it's hard to even make the value of the box back. Like I have an eBay store where I sell a lot of cards, and I've not been very successful selling My Little Pony cards. I mean, I've sold a few to people, but it's usually been special purchases and things, not really collectors. I think collectors buy their own boxes, and I love that Spike too. You can make him snore. I want to get like a little stand that moves back and forth so he can just be snoring on my desk all the time. That's so wasteful, but it's the kind of thing I would do. And another Tube and Ponies card here. We got Twilight Princess in her inner tube. Very cute. Looks like a watermelon, I guess. Little ducks next to it. Um, it's just, it's the kind of scene I would like to be in. I would love to be in a pool. Oh, I'm not. And then the other thing is, as you saw, we have 4 boxes of this in the archives right now. We're only opening 1 in this video today. So that means that 3 boxes are left. I'll probably open 1, but the other 2 I'll almost certainly give away. And the way the giveaways run on this channel is at different subscriber milestones. Is when we will run the giveaways. So the first one we ever ran was at like 100 subscribers, or maybe even, or I think it was at 100. And since then, I've just been building up the giveaway pile. And so what that is every time I buy boxes, I buy more boxes than I need, and I put the extras in there, and they just sit in that pile for months and months or years even, until somebody wins a giveaway and chooses those boxes. Because if you win, like if you're first place, you get 3 boxes to choose from, and so you can choose any 3 of the 50, and I'll send them to you, and that includes anywhere in the world, right? So I've sent prizes to Europe, to Asia, to South America, to India, a few times to India, and it's fully paid for. So yeah, it's a kind of special, like a special chance to get these cards, I think, especially if you either can't get them at all in your country or just can't afford them in your country because of shipping and tariffs and things. It's a great way to get the cards, but maybe your only way. And for the next giveaway, we'll be at 2,500 subscribers, which is a massive milestone. Like it's hard for me to really even think about how many people that is. And I know like not everyone watches all the videos because I do a whole mix of cards here, but still to have even that many people willing to subscribe at all is amazing to me, and I'm so grateful every day to have such a wonderful community surrounding cards like this, and all the cards we open here. It always is weird to me because like yesterday I was filming this huge Super Break sports thing where I opened 3 cubic feet of like literally 3 cubic feet of sports cards and things, including like a Cowboys helmet and stuff like that, and then today I'm doing My Little Pony cards. But it's what I love about the archives. I love the mix of products and being able to see everything, right? Because I think that's the way it really should be, is we should be looking for fun experiences wherever we can be. We shouldn't be saying like, oh, My Little Pony cards are only for kids, so we shouldn't look at those, right? Because that's wrong. These cards are a major product. They're Kayou's biggest product. They sell thousands of cases of this product all the time. There's a reason they've made 8 different boxes, right? It's not because it's unpopular, right? It's because it's incredibly popular. And so ignoring a product like that because you don't think it's, appropriate for you to open or something is just kind of weird and wrong, I think. Of course, everyone's allowed to have preferences, but at the same time, like, saying something like My Little Pony cards aren't real trading cards would be, I think would be a wrong thing to say, because they definitely have their place in the trading card world and have earned that place through popularity and sales, right? Because for me, when I started opening these, I really didn't know anything about My Little Pony. I still know very little, but I've learned a lot from opening the cards. And, the show and everything has a great message, but also there is good value in these cards, or there was. I guess it's a little tougher to say that these days, but there was great value in these cards when they first came out, and that was sort of the reason I started with them. Another LSR there. So you see we got 5 LSRs out of this box. And if you remember, the whole box is $30. So that does kind of put a ceiling on the value of an LSR. We're down to our last 3 packs here. And yeah, just beautiful HRs. The HRs are the 3D cards. And I remember when I first started this video and they were the flip cards, and I was like, oh, it's just the flip cards again. A flip card only has 2 frames of animation. It's not that special. But then you see that they actually do have the better HRs that are fully 3D in here too. And Kayou does such a great job with them. Although here, like, some of the flips aren't bad. Like that Rainbow Dash where the rainbow, that's actually like a pretty cool flip card, I think. And has a neat effect on it. And then, yeah, another tubing card. So that's 5 URs and 5 LSRs in this box. Really pretty good pull rate, I would say. Although, no SCs, no ZRs. But that's just typical for my luck, I think. And here's our last pack mojo. Let's see what we can get. Oh, I actually can't remember what was in this. It is. I don't think it was anything big though, because I would definitely remember that. Oh yeah, but it's got that cool Apple Dash 3D card there. Applejack, sorry. I still can't believe they put out another set of poker cards. Like I love poker card sets, and honestly, someday I will complete one, I promise. But yeah, it's so expensive to try and do it. Oh yeah, I remember this card with the little mushrooms is so cute. That is probably my favorite of the set. The Fluttershy's mushroom 3D card is just fantastic. And then here's the other poker card we got, a queen. Pretty high rarity one, but that ace behind it is definitely the big one for the day. But yeah, awesome set. And I love how there are so many unique ponies, like this one, Cozy Glow. Like, I've never heard of that before. And of course, that the biceps, boar biceps again. But there you go. That is just a fantastic set of cards there. I really enjoy opening these every time I can. That's why when I saw them in the box, even though I wasn't expecting to do My Little Pony today, I was just like, yep, that's what we're doing, and it's going to be great. And I know people want to see new stuff, and we'll get to it. I have a whole box of Whatnot One Piece cards to open over here. That I'll open maybe in the next video. I'll switch over to One Piece, but for now I think we'll say goodbye, and yeah, hopefully you all have a great rest of your week. Bye bye everybody.